Okay, authentic assessment, running records. This is part 4 of my series on assessment and literacy. Running record. What it is has nothing to do with actual running. It's a way to determine the approximate reading level of students. It's a form of more authentic assessment. What you do is this. The students read a short section of graded writing, graded reading, graded writing, whatever you want to call it, graded. Graded tells what grade level it is. So you can see a student here doing it. A teacher sits right next to him or her. This is an individually done thing. On the piece of paper, the teacher puts an X for every word the child pronounces correctly. So the running record is used not for comprehension. We're not looking at comprehension. We're looking at the ability to recognize words correctly, to decode words, or to pronounce them if you were. On that same running record, they write or record the words mispronounced. Make some mark to indicate. And again, adopt and adapt this, get the idea, and adopt and adapt it to meet your needs situation. And then you have a record of the words pronounced correctly over the total words. For instance, there were 121 words, and you want your selection to be around 100 words, more for older, less for younger. 105 over 121, well, you do the division, that's what that little thing is, and you give yourself a percentage. Here's some teachers actually doing running records. Child is reading, the teacher has a replication of that, and for every word the child reads correctly, little X, or a little check mark, little check mark, little check mark, done individually. And again, running records, like any form of assessment, should not be used exclusively. There's no such thing as one form of assessment that should only be used. When you combine it with multiple forms of assessment, it begins to give you a good sense of that child as a literate being. All right, we were talking back here about figuring percentages, and like I said before, on a graded reader, it gives you a sense of where they're at grade level wise. If they're reading at the 3rd grade level and they get that percentage, well, that's their independent reading level. That's the instructional level. That's the frustrational level. And this is a way to determine the grade level at which a student is reading and a way to show growth. This is how they did on a 3rd grade 4th month. Here's how they did in a 3rd grade 6th month, etc., etc., etc. Here's what it looks like in reality. And the child would see this, and this would be the teacher's copy, so the child is not seeing you. The words pronounced correctly, the words missed are right there. This also gives you as a teacher a sense of, this is also a great form of assessment because you get a sense of the types of words that the child is mispronouncing. So it informs instruction, which is a good thing, a good thing. Now, you can buy commercial ones like this that are kind of complicated, or you can make your own. Commercial, make your own. Costs money, doesn't cost money. All right? Commercial, you can find these, do a search, running record, Google search, and you'll find lots of stuff you can buy. It's funny how when you want to buy stuff, there's lots of people out there that want to sell it to you. Yep. Or you can make your own. Make your own. These are the words they got correct. This person is taking it to another level. A word that's inserted, a substitution, they're actually writing the word, self-correction. And I like to keep this one real basic. When we do miscue analysis, you can take it up a level. Again, buy commercial running record products to support the testing publishing conglomerate. Yes, you can do that. Adopt and adapt and make your own. So, how do you feel about that?